What's up, everybody? Did y'all enjoy Raw? Um, I just want to talk about a certain match that happened on Monday Night Raw. That was amazing, guys. The Monday, October 6th episode of Raw. We had Maxxine Dupri versus Becky Lynch. And let me start off by saying congrats, Maxine Dupree. I've been praising your talents for a while now, and I know she gets a lot of hate because she's not a, you know, what the internet community fan base say, a good wrestler. Like, even though she started a few years ago, people are so critical these days. If you're not a Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Monet, if you're not a Tony Storm, if you're not a Becky Lynch or Charlotte, um, people don't, really think that too much of y'all. And and it's crazy like when WWE has these releases like Corey Jade is gone, Tegan Knox, people on that caliber, and they keep somebody like Maxine Dupree, and people wonder why. Well, for one reason, those no disrespect to those other ladies that I just named. One reason is because they were injury prone. So, sorry about that. They were injury prone, so they didn't really have a lot of upside. If you spend most of your WWE career hurt, laid up in the hospital or rehabbing, um, they seem to forget about you, or like their investment. They feel like their investment is wasted. So I remember when Corey J got released, and people were saying, "Why does Maxine Dupree still have a job?" Um, Guys, I mean, she's still learning and she's still developing, and she doesn't get hurt. She's healthy most of the time, and that's why. And she has a tremendous upside because we don't know like her prime, or we don't know her full potential yet until you see her in a match like she had last night, which was incredible, man. I'm like, and I always tell people this, like, y'all need to stop downplaying these wrestlers. Like, when people want the Street Profits to break up and everybody think Montez is gonna have, the Shawn Michaels career and Dawkins gonna be the Janetti of the group. And I don't see it that way. I believe, don't get me wrong, Montez is incredibly talented, and I hope he has a big career. But because of that, don't downplay somebody like Dawkins. Dawkins has a tremendous upside as well. And so when you have these wrestlers like a Tozawa, Maxine Dupree, people tend to bash them, and Maxine, this wasn't the case last night. You showed out. You look like you was somebody, and you are somebody, but you look like you've been in there for years, because that match had me invested, and I was on my toes. And and whoo, and you won. And let us not forget that she won. And give credit to Becky too, because taking someone that's on the level as Becky, and having Maxine Dupree, I'm pretty sure Becky was calling out there, helping her along the way. But Maxine Dupree looked like she was a vet out there. So I want to give this uh excuse me, I'm not trying to be Dave Meltzer, but in my opinion, that was a 5-star match. And if you don't think so, then I don't know what's wrong with you. That was just a amazing match in itself. So I'm gonna give all the praise and the glory to Maxine Dupree, and because like I said, that was an amazing match, and we need to um show support to wrestlers that are underutilized, like her, and stop downplaying it, because like I said, there's there's a tremendous upside to somebody like a Maxine Dupri, and and people just need to, need to finally realize that. So yeah, but man, uh, let's see. Let me try to play a clip from that match. Here we go. Look at that, man. I don't care. Like I said, and the crowd was into it, so you can't deny the crowd. Like if we going base and like we going from the crowd reaction, this was a 5-star match. They were into it, and the casual fans they would love this too, and the hardcore fans. It's not only a casual fan match, but as a wrestling fan, especially for women's wrestling, this was big. And maybe I'm just noticing that, but I noticed there was like 3 women matches tonight, and I don't think that's normal because usually they might have 1 or 2, but I 3, and this was back to back with the with Raquel and I mean Roxanne Perez and her match that she had with who was it? Oh, with Lyra. And this is what we've been asking for in women's wrestling, man. More representation of them and different women, because another thing what fans been complaining about was the same 3 women being pushed. And this wasn't a Rhea, this wasn't a Nia Jax, this wasn't a Tiffany Stratton, this wasn't a Charlotte Flair. This was Maxine Dupri. And again, I'm not trying to knock her. I'm actually happy that she had her moment, had one of her best matches tonight. So again, let's give a clap for her. Awesome match, ladies. Let's see if I can continue some of this match. And look at that. Oh, look at that reaction. I know that the crowd was, man, I know they were hot when, when they saw that. Oh man. And I don't know if that was planned by the referees, but that was awesome, man. Because honestly, that was a 3, but she still won anyways. Now, people would have been upset if Maxine would have lost, and they had that count, but she won, so it's whatever. But tell me what y'all think about that match, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us at the Wrestling Society Network, like all our socials. Thank you, and see you again in the next video.